Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast.
Yay!
We're back! Guys, I know a lot of you have been wondering where we've been. And, you know, it's been a journey.
We've been living our lives. It's none of your business.
Yeah, true. It really is none of your business. So we're not going to share. Okay? So, first, before we get into our topic today, we just want to say thank you for sticking along on this journey. And also, since we put out that thing, since we put out that thing, that said we need money, we got some donations, actually. We got some from my mom.
Yay.
From
Shout out.
Our teacher, you know who you are.
Yay.
Not anymore, I guess.
Former teacher.
Our coworker, Emma, you know, we love you. And also from another very special person who donated the most money, $12 to our cause, Chris Palumbo. That's how you say his last name, right? Okay. Hey, Chris, I got you. So, Chris's request was to have a certain guest on, and we were already planning to have this guest on. Annie, would you like to introduce her?
Our special guest this week, based on request, is our friend Marissa.
Hello.
Yay! That sounded so sad. We were already planning to have Marissa on, like, a while ago, and then when Chris, which is her boyfriend, donated $12 to us, he was like, I want Marissa on the podcast. So, Marissa's officially here. She wanted us to have her on before school ended, but, you know, time really caught up to us.
And that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
So, we're here today to talk about what we've recently experienced.
High school.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We just graduated Sunday, which probably doesn't make sense when we put this out, but whatever. And now we're officially alumni or alumna, whatever it is. Alumnae, whatever. And we just want to talk about our experience.
We have a lot of thoughts and feelings and ideas.
And advice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, Marissa, do you want to kick us off? Do you have anything
See, that's the thing. She
right
puts
off
you on
the
spot.
bat?
I don't know. See, exactly, Marissa. Doesn't it make you nervous? It's like being in class when the teacher calls and you're like not paying attention.
Well, do you have anything off the bat that you want to talk about?
Well, I feel like we should maybe touch on, like, some of the, I don't know, like, the best moments of high school, or maybe, like, a
the
few,
worst
like...
moments.
I said might be more entertaining. I'm trying to think.
Okay, well, let's just start. Me and Marissa met each other freshman year.
Yes.
But it was before school even started.
Yes.
We both were trying out for cheer.
Yeah, and Julia was from St. Amelia's, and I was St. Chris, and so I was, like, we both were, like, the only ones from our schools. So I tried putting myself out there, and I went up to her, and I said,
I can't.
Hi, I'm Marissa, like, are you excited? I've never cheered before. And Julia stood there, like, stone face, and was like, I've cheered my whole life.
Oh, no.
I
So
literally,
scared.
I can't. So, basically, I've explained this to her. I was very shy, and, like, my shy self just seems, like, mean, but, like, I wasn't actually trying to be mean, but, like, I guess it seemed very mean to Marissa.
But, well, somehow throughout cheer, we became really good friends.
Yeah.
And
Besties.
I don't really know how, because
And we stayed friends all 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so odd. Because, like, I feel like, you know, you've been with, like, some different friends throughout, and it's like, I've been that constant.
Yeah, Julia has.
See, I don't think I was friends with Marissa until maybe sophomore
No, I was
year.
scared of Annie freshman year.
Oh, yeah,
For
that's
the
so
whole-
funny.
for the
That's
whole
what
year.
Marissa always says, that she was scared of me, which is so funny. I think
she
you're the
sat
only
behind
person
me.
who's ever been scared of you. Oh, yeah, tell this little story.
She sat behind me in freshman English.
Ooh.
And
sophomore
It was
English.
sophomore English.
Yeah,
with
so we were in
Miss
the same
W.
class.
And every time we used to turn around and we used to, like, group work, Annie would literally just, like, stare me down and then do this, like, little half smile, or I thought she was, like, judging me or something. I was so scared to talk to her, but then I talked to her because Julia. That's why I talked to Hannah, too.
Yeah, and now we're all besties.
Foundation.
Yes.
Yay.
So, I thought high school was fun.
You know, I have a lot of mixed feelings. Well, when it started off, I definitely did not have fun. Like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, low-key was, like, kind of miserable for a bit of it. But I feel like senior year, I've had the most fun I've had out of all my years of school.
Same.
Just because I think, like, I made an effort to have fun, which I never used to do. Like, I used to
answered her texts.
Yeah, I used to actively, like, have an effort to, like, not have fun because, like, I just, like, didn't it's not I didn't like to have fun. Like, I
Annie just didn't want to, like, leave her house.
Yeah, I used to not like to hang out with people. I used to, like, be low-key, like, antisocial and, like, not want to
But, like,
do
low-key,
anything.
though.
Yeah, low-key. But this year, I was like, you know what? I'm going to say yes to more things and have more fun. And I successfully did that, I think.
Good for you. I feel like I was low-key the opposite. Like, I went in, like, full steam ahead. I was so excited. I wanted to make so many new friends. I wanted to do so much new stuff. And then, like, this sounds kind of sad, but I low-key was, like, disappointed by sophomore year. Like, kind of just, like, it was like, oh, once it's, like, being a freshman's, like, done, like, you're, like, not new anymore.
Yeah.
You get into this weird, like, I don't know. It's kind of like, oh, this is it. Like, you
Yeah,
have like
like,
such high
this is it.
expectations.
Yeah. For high school.
Yeah,
in general.
and then I feel like throughout sophomore year, that's when I became friends with like Julia, and Annie, and Hannah, and everybody, and like that was so much fun because then I kind of had like a good group of people to hang out with. So then that like went up, and then junior year went down, and then it went like up again. So I feel like my high school
It's been a
experience is a little
roller coaster.
different. It's a little all over the place, but senior year overall was like the best year out of all of high school.
Agreed. Senior year, I feel like everybody just like didn't like wasn't as like judgmental and like hard on everybody else and like themselves. Senior year, like by that point you're just kind of like, okay, like we're about to be done, like how about we just all like be nice and like just like have fun. Whereas like all the other years everyone's like,
exactly.
ooh, like I don't like
like
that person.
they're not my friend. Like I'm not gonna talk to them in class.
Right.
Like but like this year I feel like I can genuinely talk to like a lot.
Yeah,
You could go up to anybody and you'd have like something to talk about. And it would,
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't say
most
anybody. Hannah, get your
people.
foot away from that water right now. Oh,
Most
sorry.
people.
Never mind, Hannah. That was just a joke. No, yeah, most people. Like, there's definitely some people that still, like, if someone put a gun to my head, I would not know what to talk to them about. But, like, I say most people, like, I could have a conversation with.
And, like, it's kind of sad because, like, just this year I'm like, there's some, like, super cool people. And I'm like, if we had become friends earlier, would we have, like, been better friends?
Like, I forgot who said this, but, like, basically, like, leaving high school, I wasn't really, like, I know I'm gonna make an effort to see my friends, but I'm gonna miss seeing the people every day who I was, like, kind of friends with, who, like, made me laugh and stuff, but, like, I would never see, I'm never gonna, like, actually see again.
Yeah. Right.
But those people who we were, like, acquaintances with, like, you enjoyed seeing them every day.
I feel that. I
Yeah,
had, like, so
that's
many,
what I
like,
miss.
different friends from different groups,
I
guess
know.
you kind of say.
Yeah.
So, like, I never, like, will be able to hang out with everybody at once because, like, not everybody is friends. So I feel like it's kind of weird because, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna hang out with each of them individually.
Yeah.
You know what I
Just
mean?
bring us all together.
I feel
One
like
big
I
party.
low-key tried that at some point in high school, but it's just, like, a weird mosh of people.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll see.
Yeah. But, like, senior year was just so fun. And, like, we kind of, like...
We merged.
We merged our...
Merged.
Which I hate saying, like, our friend groups.
Sounds like
but,
Survivor.
We
Made
did.
the merge.
And, like,
Made the
now
merge.
there's just, like, the whole group of us who's... A couple of them have been on the podcast, so you know them. A few still need to be on.
Does everybody know I'm going to Canisius? I'm going to Canisius.
Oh, yeah,
Marissa's
Marissa's going-
a fellow
yeah.
Canisius
All going
gal.
to Canisius.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all, everyone's sitting here right now is going
Plus
to Canisius.
Abby.
Yes, plus Abby.
Who
Yeah.
we'll have on the podcast on a later date.
Yeah, but, like, the thing is about... So we have, like, kind of, like, two, like, separate friend groups, I guess, in the beginning of the year. But we were
Yeah.
all friends. But the thing is, we never had a reason to, like, not be one friend
No.
group. So...
Because me and Julia had been friends through that. So then, like, we would hang out. And, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And not that I was not the
Exactly.
connecting piece at all. I'm just saying, like, we were friends.
Yeah.
So it always just, like,
Well, because you, like,
there's a lot
sophomore
of
year...
crossover people.
It was so annoying with all the different groups. Like, I
Yeah.
just was annoyed. But, like, sophomore year, you were, like, in quotes, like, friends with, like, our, like, friend group.
Right.
But then, like, junior year,
I was
you, like,
friends
kind of
with the other
switched to,
friend
like,
group.
the other friend group. But then there was, like, problems there.
Yeah, and
but
then-
by the end, we all just, like, came together.
Yeah,
Both,
so
like,
fun.
groups.
See, moral of the story is there's nothing holding you back from being friends with people, so just do it. Just be
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And don't be so
You'll
concerned
regret
about
it.
groups.
Because throw yourself out there now, because even if you literally end up like, wow, why did I talk to that person? Like, that was not a good idea. Like, then you know that. You're
That's
not
okay.
graduating going, like, shoot,
Exactly.
I might have been friends with them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like that about, like, some people where I'm like, oh, like, why wasn't I friends with that person? Like, literally, like, the last, like, month of school, I realized, like,
Yeah.
oh, I totally could have been friends with that person the whole time, but now I'm not.
Exactly.
And I'm never going to see them again, and it's sad.
Not, like, having a specific group, just say you have a friend group, is very, like, overrated. Because
Oh,
once you
yeah.
have, like, a full group of people, because then, like, it's so much more fun. You have so many more opportunities
Yeah.
to hang out with people.
Exactly.
Because if one person can't, then, like, you're screwed. But then
Yeah.
if you have, like,
Right.
a whole group of people that you like, then you can ask any of them.
And, like, when
Yeah.
you're secluded to, like, a group, like, you are, like, less likely to, like...
Branch
you'll
out.
meet other people, but, like, you're less likely to, like, try to become, like, good friends with other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Because,
oh,
like,
I have my group.
the people, like, that we're, like, friends with now, like, you know, like, Abby, Grace, Caitlin, like, everyone like that, I met them all freshman year. Like,
Yeah.
I met Emily and Abby on the first day and I know you guys don't really know who we were talking about, but it's fine. I met Emily and Abby on the first day of freshman year, and then it just took me until senior year to, like, actually become, like, good friends with them, which is, like, so odd, but it's, like, because I was so, like, secluded in, like, my mindset that I was, like, oh, I have my friend group.
What are your guys' biggest regrets from high school, do you think?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know it is.
I
I know
already.
that is a good question.
Wow, good job!
Yay!
Annie participated.
I actually don't know the answer to this, so someone else go first.
I have my answer.
Okay.
But do you want to go first?
No,
or
I
do
don't
you
know
wanna go
mine.
first?
I have to
Marissa,
think
you
about
go
mine.
first.
Okay, well, mine's like low-key deep, but I can throw in something else too.
Okay.
No,
No.
Marissa, give us
Marissa,
a
like, I
good...
wish I did chorus, and also I wish I
hate
didn't go to Mount.
Oh, that is okay. That's a different
remember?
story.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a different story. Okay, so my biggest regret probably would be like this. No tea on the Mount. Like I love them. I love that school very much. But like, I kind of like let people in the school, perhaps teachers, like tell me that I wasn't like smart and I couldn't do classes that I knew I could. So like for like a solid like 2 years, I literally like did not try, did not push myself. Like I literally did the bare minimum. Just because I thought, like, that's what I could do to get by. So, like, my grades weren't, like, that. Like, they were, like, average. Like, they were, like, I know I could have done so much better. So, I feel like it probably have been, like, actually, like, not listening to that and, like, knowing what I could do and not, like, letting people tell me I couldn't. And definitely, like, doubting myself. Because then, since teachers were telling me, like, well, that might be too hard for you, I would, like, tell my friends and I'd be like, well, I'm, like, not good at school. So then now everyone was always like, oh, you're doing good. Like, good job. And I'm like, no. Like, I literally am. Yeah, literally. Everybody kind of treated me like that. So I feel like I, like, needed to, like, just, like, which I realized junior year, like.
I always,
And
like,
now Marissa's, like, in our college classes and, like, doing
and
better than
I
all of
literally
us.
did really well. Like, I mean, like, it was, like, totally
and like
funny.
they just realized that like senior year, which stinks because I remember like you wanted to take a push, and like
and they
certain
wouldn't let
someone
me,
was
yeah.
like, I don't think your grades are up to par, and I just remember being like,
yeah.
Oh,
So
so
anybody
annoying.
listening
That's
who
good.
like thinks they struggle in school, I highly doubt. Like, yes, people can struggle, but like, don't let people like confine you to one thing or tell you one thing. Like, be in touch with yourself.
Oh, that was
Love
so
that.
good.
so good.
Wow.
We're
Marissa,
getting
you're
deep
so
on this
profound.
Wednesday
Wow.
morning. Wow, that was good. Okay, so
Yeah.
I haven't thought of a regret.
Oh, shoot, me neither.
Neither.
But you know what? I would... okay. I don't know if it's actually school related or just, like, the past 4 years in general. But it's kind of what I said before. It's just doing more things. Like,
Yeah,
I used to
feel that.
I wouldn't do things for the reason other than the fact that I'd always be like, no, like, I don't want to. Or, like, things where like, I would be sitting at home, I'd be like, I'd rather just sit on the couch and not do something right now. When I literally could have done things. Like, you can, like, I'll admit, like, I probably would hang out with you guys, like, once a month, maybe.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
hang
you
out with us
didn't-
that
you
much.
didn't really.
Like, ever. Like, I was, like, low-key antisocial.
Even
For
with
no-
like Julia and Hannah and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I literally wouldn't, like, they would all
We would
hang
just,
out
like,
and they'd be like,
text
We would
and she'd be
text-
like,
yeah.
I'm tired.
well, it's just true. Yeah, like, yeah, they would all, like, be like, oh, like, let's hang out, like, let's just go to Julia's house, and I'd be like, I'm gonna stay in tonight. I
They'd
felt like,
catch you next time, guys.
Yeah.
We're like, okay.
Or like just would not answer the text.
Yeah,
like
just
in general, be like
no
next day, be
response.
like, sorry, didn't see it. Like,
okay. Well, anyway.
It was
No,
like
but yeah, this year, I think this year, do you guys think I think I made much
Yes,
more
you
of
did.
an effort.
You've
Like,
done a
Like,
lot better.
I've been, like, hanging out with, like, pretty much besides, like, the exception, maybe, like, one or a few times, like, I've pretty much,
You've done
I've
well.
made all the hangouts, I think.
Yeah, I remember in
Yeah.
the beginning of the year when we hung out at your house and we went to Five Guys and Anderson's. Do you
Oh,
remember
but
that?
so-
I have no
we were
recollection.
blasting Taylor Swift in the car.
Yeah, dude,
That was
it
not,
was
that was
us three
in
and
January.
Delaney.
That was not the beginning of the year. That
It
was in
wasn't?
January.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in
Oh.
January when we did that,
It's like so
I remember
long
you
ago.
saying like, I want to make more of an effort to hang out with people, and I was like, that's
I really
good.
think you did.
Yeah.
You did.
All
I
the
think-
time.
like,
Like,
if
I
you-
feel like this whole year, I never really like knew that about you. I guess
Yeah.
because like I don't know. I feel like every time I was with them, like you were there, but that was probably because like it was towards the end of.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like if I look at like my old pictures and stuff, like I feel like you won't
That's
show up that
exactly,
much.
like, I,
Yeah.
like, am not in
Unless it's
group
like a
pictures
big like
ever.
event, like
Thank
oh, like
goodness
Crystal
for now.
Beach with like some
Unless-
summers
unless-
I would see you once because you'd be in Crystal Beach all summer.
Oh, yeah, that's,
you know.
that's
Yeah.
true.
And like sophomore year summer, like I see you like once and be like, oh, like Annie's back from Canada. We still like would not see you. And, like, but now you're like
I
you're
think
like
I was in
at your
Canada the
house.
whole time. I'd be like, I've been here for a month.
Yeah,
I've been at home.
yeah. But now you like exist in my phone. Like
Yay.
like if that makes
Wait,
sense.
that's
Like
sad.
you're
It's,
way
like,
more
happy
like
sad,
there.
you
No, it's, yeah, it is, like, if you, like, look
It's
back
so,
at
like-
pictures, like, with the exception of, like, date dance, maybe, like, one other thing, I'm
You didn't
not
even
in
go to
pictures.
date
Well,
dance
me
one
and
year.
Annie-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Me and Annie
Yeah.
got our first picture together. The last day of school.
Yeah, that's literally me and Marissa's,
Oh
like,
my
first
God.
picture ever,
Yeah.
and we've known each other for, like, 3
so
years
funny.
now.
Yeah.
We've
That's
had one
funny.
picture. Hannah, what's your regret?
I don't know.
I have one.
Oh, Julia.
Okay,
yeah.
so mine is, like, I guess it's, like, similar to Annie's in that, like, Annie's was more just, like, she regrets, like, not, like, hanging out with everyone as much. I, like, hung out with people a lot, but, like, I regret not, like, actually, like, going to things more. Like, I did go to a lot of things, but even this year it struck me, like, we went to the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and, like, I never went to that, like, all my other years.
Yeah,
and, like,
we
it was
never had a
so
reason
fun.
not to.
Right.
Because
We just
we never
never-
had a reason not to. We just no one
Yeah.
ever did
And
it.
it ended up being so fun, and I was like, man, like, I kind of wish we did this, like, the last 3 years. And just, like, other stuff like that, like, more, like, I don't know, just, like, doing things that were, like, all, like, out of our comfort zones, I guess.
Exactly.
And,
yeah.
like, just, like, having more fun. I wish we
Yeah.
did more of that, like, throughout our years.
Like, the Ariana Grande concert,
Oh
that
my
was
God,
that
that
was
was so
super
fun.
last minute. Like, our friend Emily just, like, randomly had, like, extra box tickets. And, like, if that were to be, like, 2 years ago, I'd be like, no, that's too last minute. Like, I can't do that. But I was like, hey, yeah, like, I'll
yeah,
go.
like, just being
And
more
we had so much
spontaneous
fun.
and, like, doing
Yeah, just-
things.
Be more
Last minute plans.
spontaneous.
Love them.
Also, I feel like I have other, like, I think of, like, school ones, but I can't really think of any.
Yeah, like, I definitely do have a lot of regrets.
I don't know what my
yeah.
regrets are. I can't really think
I
of
mean,
them.
I was happy with all my classes I took and all my teachers and everything I was involved in.
I guess just like not being friends
Oh.
with people like when I probably
Yeah.
could have. Like when
Yes.
it's like there's like
Yeah.
issues like you let dumb stuff get in the way of like being
Yeah.
friends with people.
Agreed.
Also,
Probably that.
If my mom listens to this, she's gonna, like, beat me up. But I regret, like, not being involved in school. Like, I didn't do... Because, like, literally
mom
since
always
freshman
did.
year, that's all she would do. She would be like, you do nothing. You do nothing in school. Because I used to dance, like, all the time. But then, like, after I quit dance, when I realized I wasn't involved, and when it really hit me is, like, so at the end of the year, like, the literally last day, well, like, one of the last days before graduation, they played a video for us that one of the seniors made, and I was in, like, 2 pictures because I realized I don't do anything in school, so, like, literally, like, anything like student council or sports games, like, they would take pictures, and I wouldn't be in any of them because I didn't do
You
things.
did Academy Scholars though, so like
But
at
that
least
didn't, that was, like, a class.
True.
That was, like, I was kind of, like,
True.
required to do that because I needed credits for it. Like, I need to get credits.
And you
on-
wanted to drop it too.
I almost, the thing is, I almost dropped
Before
it.
this year.
I almost dropped it,
Really?
and they were like, you need
Yeah.
more credits. And I was like, oh, shoot, I guess I'll keep doing
She
it.
was like, I don't think I want to come back.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Miss Fish,
almost
kept
left.
hinting out, like, oh, like, it's okay if you leave. And you're like, yeah,
I'm gonna
might.
go. Because Julia, that's when Julia was like, yeah, I'm gonna go too. And all of a sudden Julia was like, actually, I'm not.
Yeah,
So then I
because
was
I
like,
couldn't,
no.
like, they were, like, making a whole new business, and I
Yeah,
was
because
like,
this
I
was
can't
wasn't the
just leave.
podcast gonna be your business?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
gonna be our
like,
grade
I
for
remember
that class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is for journalism.
Right.
now. But I'm
But
journalism
journalism
now.
not anymore because we're
Ooh,
graduated
so
and
weird.
done.
Hope we got
What-
100.
Yeah, geez.
I was- I-
I better not get a 98.
That's
Sorry.
that's
I
the
got
scam.
100.
I also was in journalism, guys. I literally
No,
interviewed one-
all
fashion.
you got,
I
you and
interviewed
Abby
one
and
hockey
Grace
player.
and Caitlin were all supposed to do, or not you, like, but like Abby and Grace
Yeah.
and Caitlin were supposed to do their
Capstone.
like their capstone.
I never even
And
was
Caitlin
told
was
about
like,
a
I never
capstone.
did anything.
I never was told about it. Mr. Shy, Miss Novitz, if you're still listening to this, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for being an OG and letting me graduate.
Yeah.
OG.
Also,
That's
I think
funny.
another regret I have, sorry, I just thought of one, was like always like letting people's judgments like get in the way.
Yes.
Like I always was like
Yes.
so nervous. I still am about like
Me
what
too,
people
me too.
think, but like I feel like I'm not as much anymore because like at this point, like everyone in my grade, I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I just like I was always so like fearful of like judgments. Like when I wanted to quit cheer, I literally was like this, like why did this bother me so much? I don't know. But like I was like, I'm not, like literally I like cried for like nights about how I once I quit cheer I wasn't gonna play any sports, and like I was like gonna be so judged for not playing
Julia,
a sport.
you don't understand. Literally, the first 2 years of high school, I was so incredibly concerned over the fact that I wasn't athletic because it all started freshman year gym class when there was 4 freshmen and the rest were juniors and seniors, and it made me realize just how unathletic I was. In our school, like I would say, it's a sports school. No one's listening.
Sorry,
It's a
I'm
sports
listening.
school. Like,
Yeah,
it definitely
it
is.
is.
Like, they
That's why I
value
was so
sports very
concerned.
high above pretty much everything else. And so I was
Crazy.
always so insecure about the fact that I couldn't play sports because I just, like, wasn't ever good at them. Maybe if I tried, like, a sport, like, I might have been good at it, but I never wanted to try one.
No, same.
And I used to be so insecure about it because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm one of the only people in the grade that doesn't play sports. I'm such a, like, a weirdo, and, like, I'm so unathletic and, like, gross. And I realized, like, no one cares.
Yeah,
no,
no.
literally no one cares.
Like when I was quitting cheer, I was like so concerned. I was like, because my thing was like, I hated like not having like anything that like defined me. Like you know when
Yes,
people
right.
are like, can you share an interesting fact? And like someone's like, oh, I play softball, like
Yeah.
or I
And
play
Yes.
soccer or like whatever. I'm like in musicals, like.
Yeah.
there's always that defining thing, and I never had that throughout high school, but I just never realized that I did have that. It was just, like, not conventional.
Yeah.
And it was, like, with, like, Z Club and, like, community service and, like, now, like, this podcast and, like, the business and, like, when we had our, like, blog and stuff, and it's, like, people didn't understand, but, like...
It's not like, oh, I play soccer.
I
So it's
have
like,
2 things to say. One about actually Julia. But okay.
don't touch the wire.
I'm so sorry, I'm listening.
It's okay.
Okay, wait. First thing is, like you were saying, I can totally relate to that because 8th grade year, I literally was obsessed with what everybody thought of me. Like, if, like, everybody had their hair a certain length, I was like, yep, that's it. Like, that's all I have to do. Like, everything.
Chop it off.
Which, like, I feel like
Get the
now,
kitchen scissors.
like, now if you hear that, I feel like it's low-key surprising because I really, like, I genuinely do not care what people think of me. Like, at this point, I think I stopped, like, I don't know, maybe end of freshman year, sophomore year. I just, like, I just...
Versus, like, yeah, I'm, like,
No,
so
not in a way like that,
secure
but no,
with
I'm
myself.
literally not. No, not at all saying I'm secure. It's just, like, at this point, like, if people don't,
Yeah.
like, I don't care what they think of me. That doesn't mean I'm so confident in myself.
That's
it's just,
good,
like, I
though,
don't
that,
care
like,
what people
that's
think.
that's
That is
good,
good.
of you.
And, like,
That's, like, progress.
but no, Julia, okay, this is the thing I was going to say about Julia, was because Julia, like, I remember our senior year, we took economics together, and we had to do this one
I
project.
remember senior year. Like,
Oh my god,
it
so,
wasn't a
okay,
month
sorry.
ago.
It was a few weeks ago we did this. We had this project where we had to, like, get up in front of the class and act out this, like, character.
Yeah.
And, like, we had, like, this, like, it was,
Oh my god, that was so
dumb.
embarrassing for me.
No, but, like, Julia, like, did it. Like, she actually, like, acted it out. And I was, like, I remember, like, being like, oh my god. Like, I remember, like, freshman year, like, Julia would have never done that.
Yeah, no.
Never. Even, like, and just, like, read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, I was, like, shocked. I was like, oh my god, I guess, like, never really, because, like, I feel like with all of you, like, I never really realized, like, how much people change in front of you when you're not really, like, paying attention to it.
Oh my gosh, you're so inspirational.
No,
Yeah, Marissa, you're so insightful.
Well, no, I just, like, I think that everybody, even if they, like, are so harsh on themselves about, like, well, I didn't change that much, blah, 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 like, you totally did. You just don't notice it because
No,
you're
that's
not,
true,
like,
though.
looking at it.
Like, just little things like that, like, I would have never done that freshman
Yeah.
year. Like, how some people just went up and, like, read it. Like,
yeah, and same
that
thing,
would have
like,
been me.
like, I used to think that, like, because in 8th grade,
Economics, like,
yeah.
thing we had to do. I don't know.
In 8th grade,
The
like,
inflation
musicals
thing,
were,
yeah.
like, weird, and, like, singing was, like, oh, we're in musicals, and I was like,
Yeah.
and, like, I was, like, so embarrassed to do them, but, like, I loved it, so I was like, yeah,
You're
I don't
proud
know why
to
I
your
do it, like,
kid.
I'm forced to, like, whatever.
Yeah.
So then I got to Mount, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be weird here too. And I was like, I'm gonna be weird, like, because I like, what am I gonna do? Because I like them, I don't play sports. So I was like, I have something, I need something to do. So I did them. And then
Yeah.
I did cheer, and I thought that would make me cool, but we all know that
that
didn't.
was
So,
bad.
but yeah,
Real
no.
quick.
Then I guess I found my like little thing was music and stuff. But I kind of was worried people would think I was weird for doing it. But
Yeah.
But then you grew, and by the end of it, you've been doing solos, and
yeah,
you were so
Love
good.
that. See, like
Yeah.
that, like
You were
a lot of-
Kelsey.
yes,
High School
a lot of my
Musical,
insecurities
shout
are in
out.
music actually. Like I feel like I don't really like share them. Like what I would be insecure about. So I'm definitely not fully secure in myself, but like I guess I don't know. But that's definitely in music would be where it is.
Wow, we just got real deep.
Well, that's what like
Yeah.
I guess I realized that at Mount because like it helped me. in
Okay,
a
so
way.
how about we move on from regrets? Because
Yeah.
I think that's what we were on. And we talk about, like, our favorite things.
Our favorite
Of high school.
things?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, just, like, classes or, like, experiences.
I don't know. Class
or,
wise,
like,
I think they're all pretty neutral to me. Unless
I
I,
liked
hated
all
them.
my
Unless I
classes.
hated them, like they're all pretty much like
yeah,
okay,
there was,
classes,
like, you
whatever.
know, the obvious couple that are, like, I hate them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Foundations.
pre-calc.
Okay.
Marissa, that's when we
Chem.
became friends.
True, I hated that class.
I don't.
Capital letters.
I just liked all, like, the school, like, events. Like, if you're in high school, like, literally go to the school events.
Right.
Like,
Don't be
I
lame.
don't like people, like, and I realized that as a freshman, too, that I was, like, I need to go to, like, all the school events, so, like, I'm glad I did, but people were, like, oh, like, I don't have a date, so I'm not going to date dance, or, like, oh,
Like, just
I
do it.
have, like, work this day or something, so I'm just gonna skip, like, prom, or I'm just gonna, like, not dress up for Spirit Week. It's, like, just do it.
Yeah, I used to like
Dress
care.
up for
See,
Spirit
like I
Week.
used to never dress up for like I would dress up, but I'd be like very like low key because I was always like, oh, I don't want to be
too.
like one of those weirdos that like dresses up because like people are gonna judge me. And I was like, you know what? It's fun.
Yeah.
So just
It's
do
fun
it.
to dress
I think I
up,
still
it's fun to
want to
have
do
fun,
that.
like,
Like this year.
I saw those tweets, it's, like, that was, like, someone tweeted, it was, like, no one, and then it was, like, high school, like, senior, dress up for tie-dye day, like, one last time, like, it's our last tie-dye day ever, and I was, like, wow, I feel, like, personally attacked, but also, like, I had fun dressing up my last, like, senior week and Spirit Week, and so I don't really care what y'all think.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
be quirky in the corner in your, like, normal outfit, like, what does that prove?
Guys,
It doesn't prove
I
anything.
never went to a sports game.
I did for my friends.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
I
I've
always
really been
see-
saying that, but I just realized I never did.
I had to go
okay.
for my sister. I went to so many lacrosse and soccer games.
I did for my
Soccer.
friends. Like, so I went to soccer one for Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to, like, a couple volleyball for Erin when she played. And then I went to... I think that's it, actually.
Maybe I went to a
See,
volleyball game.
sports?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I went to a bunch of them.
Can't
But, like,
get
I don't
behind
know.
it.
I think they're, like, again, like, the Spirit Week thing, like, I don't know. You can, like, make your high school experience, like, so much more fun when you, like, involve yourself.
Yes.
Like, not even just, like, going to, like, sports games. Like, that, like, helps if you have, like, friends and stuff you want to cheer for them. Because, like, that makes it really fun. Or, like, yeah, again, like, dressing up for Spirit Week. Or, like, participating in, like, the fun activities, like, school throws. Like, it just, like, bonds you as, like,
What's
a
a school
class.
throw?
What?
What's a school
Like, no, like,
throw?
fun, like,
things
events.
that, like, they throw.
Oh, I kind of
Like-
only heard the school throws, and I was like, what are you talking
Guys, I think
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm kinda
we're
confused.
seeing is so like if we listen to this right now, like when we were like, you know, the sophomore, we'd be like,
I'd be like, shut up.
I know, that's why I
idiots.
don't...
I'm
Like,
trying
if
to
you're-
give like more profound
Like, it's so-
things
see,
that are more like,
'cause
oh wow,
Literally, like, up until, like, I hated school. Like, I used to just, like, beg my mom to let me, like, not go to school. And also
Yeah.
this year, I was like, you know, I actually don't hate it that much.
This
But,
year
like,
I enjoy
at the same
going
time,
to school.
if a senior would have
Transferring.
told me that, like, sophomore year, like, I would have been like, I don't care, I'm still not gonna go to school. Yeah, Marissa, you almost transferred.
I shadowed at Williamsville North my junior year.
I remember that.
Yeah,
and
I
was like,
literally,
I
I
forgot about
thought I was
that.
leaving for senior year. I literally was gonna go like to a different school and be like the
Aren't
new
you so
person.
glad you didn't, though?
Yes, I am. Like, I guess, like, I had to just finally realize, like, well, I'm not gonna lie, a few changes that were made, going into senior year, if you catch my drift.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just, like, the whole atmosphere of the school kind of, like, shifted a little bit, so I was a lot more hopeful for just, like, senior year, so.
Yeah.
what other advice do we have?
Just
For, like-
enjoy high school.
Yeah.
It goes
Yeah,
by, like,
don't stress
very
out
quick.
about too much stuff. Like,
Yeah,
college stuff,
don't.
like, it literally, like, so much stuff that I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get into good colleges, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to the college I wanted to, like, whatsoever. Like, not even, like, my second or third or fourth choice whatsoever. But, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm like, it's like, okay, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I
It's just another stage of
both
life.
could say, like,
Yeah.
you never end up where you think you're gonna be.
No,
Like,
you really
Oh,
don't.
no.
between
No.
like applying to schools, just like from freshman year, like I'm going for this, I'm going to this school. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
promise you, I highly doubt there's like 5% of people who actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't, like, have so high expectations for yourself. Like, if you take, like, for example, like, I took, like, a ton of, like, APs and, like, college courses, and I did, like, so well. I did good on my SAT, and I was like, I'm gonna go to,
She's
like,
super
a
smart.
great school, like, whatever. Like, don't, like, assume, like, I'm not saying Canisius is a bad school.
Yeah.
Like, don't assume, like, where you're gonna go based on that, and, like, don't be, like, the entire, like, 4 years, like, I'm gonna get into, like, an Ivy League. Like, I didn't try, but, like, you know. Like,
Yeah.
you can't, like, assume these things, because you'll just be disappointed. So you just
Yeah,
have to, like,
right.
be, like, optimistic about, like, the whole process
Yeah,
and stuff.
And also,
and,
Sorry,
like,
you go. No, you go.
wherever you go, like, you just have to make the most
Right,
of it.
exactly.
Exactly. Like, because there's so many things where I was like, oh my god, I really don't want to go here. But I was like, you know what, there's some goods about it. I'm not so concerned about what people are going to think, because, like,
Right.
I told people for a long time that I was going to go away.
Mhm,
And so
same.
everyone was like, oh, you're going to go away. And then I told them I was going to Canisius, and they're like, oh, okay.
Everyone was...
But at the same time, I realized, like, no one cares that much.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
no
no.
one's going to be like,
And also, it doesn't
you're
really
not going
matter.
away.
No, it doesn't matter what they think.
Exactly. No one,
Yeah.
no, like, after you graduate, no one
No one
cares
cares.
that
And
much.
the thing is, half of the grade will transfer. So all
Exactly.
people who are going
Yeah.
where they've been saying that said they've been
They'll come
going,
back.
they'll be back, or
They
like
won't thrive.
And not saying I want them to. I'm just saying like there's a chance that like you won't even end up where you
like,
thought
you never
were
know
Right.
where you're gonna end up. So like even if like things like are like, oh my god, like I don't want to be doing this, like it will all work out.
Get things done early.
'Cause
Yeah.
That's Marissa's like PSA.
Don't
Yes,
procrastinate.
Literally,
please.
we were all doing like the Common App. I was
Annie
so
gave
far
me so
behind.
much anxiety.
I was so far behind. Marissa's like, I've been done with that for 2 months.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't
do
even.
your
I haven't
Common
even
App.
started it.
Not
I'm
just
doing my
Common App, like
security.
this, like you're
The
going
essay,
into senior
everything.
year that summer, like
Like,
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
it.
it
Not
really,
even,
really
don't look at
helps.
colleges last minute,
That's
like
what
I
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
I literally would
And-
Google random colleges and just start applying to them because like I had no clue what I was
And
doing.
apply to like a lot of schools because you never know what will happen. Like literally,
Yeah, it was like,
I
you
applied-
never
I applied
ever
to like
know.
8 schools or whatever. But when you start getting like waitlisted and rejected, it gets down like very quickly.
And,
like the money wise things, like
Yeah.
you'd be like, I'm gonna go there, but it turns out to be like what $80,000 a year.
Yeah, why is it just so
I know.
expensive?
Just
We should
apply
rob
to a
something.
ton of places. Like
Who's trying to do
cares?
tax evasion?
Right?
Guys,
Yeah,
this
let's
is
go.
a high school pod.
Oh yeah, we have
Right.
to stop talking about college.
Oh, you're
Oops.
right. You're right.
Canceled.
Yeah,
College
it's
canceled.
kind of advice for, but again,
Oh,
It's
this is
advice.
another advice thing. This isn't really about college, But just in general, like, things that you think aren't gonna work out will always end up working
True.
out. Like, my mom has always said that she's like, whenever I freak out a lot over stuff, and Hannah, get off your phone, it's rude.
Hannah,
I,
do you want me to throw your phone out the window?
Emily asked me a question.
No.
do you want me to beat you up?
Do you want Annie to beat you up?
You're
Can't
making
be
the
mad.
viewers mad. Haven't you all realized that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's always like, you're so mean to Hannah. But you guys just don't see the off-camera things when I'm bullied.
You are you kidding? Annie will hit me and then I'll like hit her back and she'll make
Guys,
I'm sensitive. Don't touch
Advice, be nice
Oh.
to your friends.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you guys see your
it's-
friends. But what I
You
was
should
saying,
follow
my
that.
mom always says like, whenever I freak out about stuff, she's like, has anything ever not worked out? And I'm
True.
True. What are you gonna do? Like,
Honestly,
you're not gonna be living in a
like,
cardboard
exactly.
box.
Like things have always worked out, even if it's not what you want, they end up working.
That's what I have to think about though, like, for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm always, like, worried about things, but it's like,
You just never know what road
it's just
you're
gonna
taking.
happen for me.
You know what?
Right.
Everything is gonna be all right, as Bob Marley once said.
Every
That was-
little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah.
That was kind of harmonized.
Yeah.
That was the first for Hannah.
Don't worry
about a thing.
thing.
Julia's gonna make her
Cause
singing
every-
debut on the
Yeah,
podcast.
guys, I could like high key sing like you. Don't
Yeah,
realize.
that's the tea we
That's
found
the
out at
tea.
prom.
Yeah, we found that out. Oh, I knew that.
Well,
we
Julia's
we
been
found
saying
it
that.
I
out.
think we knew
No,
that.
Julia, I literally have told you multiple times. I'm like, yeah, you have a
Chris, the talent
decent
scout,
singing.
said it. Julia.
Yeah,
said, so.
our donator,
our
At Chris-
donor.
at Chris
donor,
Bobo.
donator. I can't speak.
Wait, what are those people called that like fund
Rasta-
stuff?
Donor, sponsor.
No.
Yeah,
It's
sponsor.
like the-
Philanthropists.
yeah, kind of like yeah.
Vocab.
Podcast philanthropy.
Oh my gosh, guys, we've gotten off topic. We've
We've
gotten
been
off topic.
out of all of our podcasts, this is definitely the most on topic one we've ever done.
Okay, true.
We've never been this on topic ever.
True.
We've also never said insightful stuff like this.
Wait,
ever.
also,
This
I
is just
wanna
'cause
say
of Marissa.
something
It's
about
just
high
like
school.
that.
Okay, so like I want to say something about like the last couple days. So like I was like, okay, throughout senior year, I was like one of the more sad ones. That
Yeah,
was like
every
I
day
was
on your
sad.
Finsta
I
was
was
just
like
Yes.
every single day
Fucking
was like
graduate.
another day until we graduate. Like I'm crying again, and there was all those people that were like, I can't wait to be done. Like blah blah blah.
They were like, I've been
graduation,
done
here
since
we
freshman year,
come.
which is like,
I'm like,
okay.
okay, whatever. But then like towards the end, everybody got on like the same page of like being sad. So it's just like, don't waste your time being like, I'm excited to leave. Just like
No.
enjoy being there.
Yeah, don't be like
Find
don't,
a
you don't-
happy medium.
See, that-
Don't sit
exactly.
there and be
You don't have
sad.
to
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah,
you don't
happy
have to cry
medium.
every single day about it, but also you don't have to be like, I hate this place. Just like
Right, it's a
just
bittersweet
enjoy,
moment.
Yeah, just
You have to, like,
enjoy
be
the
happy and
moments.
sad at the same
Yes.
time.
Happy and sad at the same
Yeah.
time. As Casey Musgraves
See,
once said.
that song becomes even more relatable
Right.
as you get older.
At Mount,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have like a week after your last day of school before graduation, and like this is for like the Mount people, I guess, listening to the advice is like take that week and just like think about it and like come to like
Just
terms
process.
with yourself,
Yeah.
so that you're not at graduation like realizing then that you're leaving, because it's really like a
they'd be like,
lot more
"Uh-oh."
upsetting, and like you want the day to be happy because
Yeah.
like, it's like to
Right.
celebrate you like
Right.
doing, like,
All your accomplishments.
so don't try not to be sad that day. That'd
Literally,
be my piece
all
of
I
advice.
did in that week was I would listen to music. I listened to like freshman, sophomore year, and then watch movies. I watched freshman, sophomore year just to make me like really nostalgic, and like I love that. And I would like cry in my
Why?
bed. I don't know. I always do because like
You,
you know,
like,
like,
hung
you know
out
how you
with
like
people every
associate
day.
certain.
Yes,
Because
with
I
certain
like
time.
very strongly associate like certain songs and certain movies with certain times. So like if I watch them, it like
Yeah.
triggers that again. So I'm
No, I
like,
get
oh.
that.
Talking about.
Like I have like playlists from like different seasons, and like when I like listen to the music on it, I'm like, whoa, that brings
Yeah,
me back.
like What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I used to watch it.
I
Do you guys remember? 'Cause
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
try to force you guys to watch it, and you still haven't watched it.
we watched
but-
like half of it.
You've never
No, you
forced me
literally.
to watch it.
No,
I don't think
we're
I
not getting
went.
this argument again because you guys watched 15 minutes, and to this day, you guys like.
No,
"Oh,
we
let's watch
watched
the
half
whole
of it."
movie." Like you literally watched 15 minutes, and then you guys shut it off and wouldn't watch it with me, and
We
you still
have.
never
You
watched
never
it.
made me watch it.
You weren't there. I don't
Yeah,
think.
you wouldn't understand, so
Okay.
you weren't included in that. Do we have any thoughts? Any last
Any last thoughts?
thoughts?
What did you say?
Thoughts.
Any last
I
thoughts?
thought you said.
Yeah.
Just like do things, y'all. Like if you're listening to this and you're like,
Don't listen to us and think we're being cheesy. This is like
Like,
genuine
we're just
advice.
being
Think about
honest.
it in your
okay,
own
don't
life.
follow it, and then you'll see when you're older.
Yeah, and then you'll be
Yeah.
sitting here saying
You're
the
gonna
same
sit with
things we are.
regrets and
And you'll be like,
sadness
oh,
like we
shoot.
are.
Okay,
but
no,
we're not.
No, I was
Actually,
gonna
no,
say
that's
on a
true.
more positive note, I think we all like honestly, we obviously because we were asked
Did
what
that.
regrets we had, we really didn't have.
I don't have that many.
No,
yet.
I don't have
No,
that
I
many.
mean, we all
It
know
was
things.
taking us a
We had to,
while,
like,
yeah.
think. I mean, mine is just like we all know that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, Yeah.
But like we traveled, we
Yeah.
like
we
we,
lived
saw
we
the
were
world.
involved. We like all stayed friends. We like hung out.
We
had some
maximized our high
trophies.
school experience.
Yeah.
We really
Yeah, we
did.
really
Also, just one more thing, like, don't, like, I felt like I was so worried about so much stuff, like, school-wise. I
Oh,
never
yeah,
actually
don't worry about
enjoyed, like,
The
the
ride.
time.
Right. It doesn't matter in the
Right.
long
Shut
run.
up.
The
It doesn't
ride.
matter.
Exactly, it doesn't matter, because
Like, I'm
whatever
not saying
happens,
that.
happens.
If you're not taking like okay, first of all, don't take that many AP classes. Like it's
They
so
won't transfer.
unnecessary.
They won't transfer
turned out
either. So,
alright.
like,
No, same because like well, I mean, I still took a lot, but like I have like 2 older siblings, so like my parents were just like, yeah, no, you don't need to take that many because they saw like how pointless they were.
Mhm.
So like I still took some because like I wanted to like challenge
yeah.
myself
Yeah.
and stuff, and like I'm glad I took some of them, but like some of them I'm glad I did not take.
right.
Yeah,
like
it was-
AP Calc and stuff like
Or
that.
AP Euro,
Oh,
or just like
that was rough. But,
Yeah.
Macro.
but like same with that with like for my Mount Girlies New Step, those are a waste of your time. Don't take New Step classes. They most likely will not.
Hey,
transfer.
world religions, take that
Take
class.
Take
world
world
religions. You watch
religions.
movies the entire time.
oh my god,
Most
Do
it's
not
bomb
take New
class
Step
ever.
Spanish. I hate Spanish.
Okay, I took
Sorry.
New Step French, but that's when Miss Hearn was there, and it was basically like a very easy
Right.
class. So like, I'm glad I took that because I made friends and it was easy. But
A lot of them they just won't transfer. In
yeah,
so
like
it's not
college
worth the stress.
English,
It won't. No.
might not
Yeah,
transfer.
but at the same
so-
time, just
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Doesn't
Yeah,
really
just,
matter. Whatever
Just
happens.
live your
high
life
school your
and
own.
hang out after school.
Wait,
Yes.
Melissa, repeat that louder when no one else is talking. That was a nice little
I didn't
phrase.
hear it.
Oh,
What?
I said make high school your own.
That was
Oh my god,
nice.
that's
You
nice.
don't need to listen to
Melissa,
Oh,
you're
I
you're much more profound than all of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marissa's
We need
a
you
very
to have you on
wise.
more
She's a very
often.
wise
I
person.
would love to. I think that
Chris.
yeah,
Chris, give
he
us
also
more
is-
money and we'll have her on.
$10 more
I
dollars.
think I'm throwing this out there now. Once we start like college, we should have one me, you guys, and Abby.
Yeah,
like,
in our
just-
dorm room?
Yeah, like one of like maybe like the first week of school or whatever, and we just like talk about it, the differences
Yeah.
in non-communities.
Oh my god, that's
Oh my gosh, we just like rant. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, are we gonna stay friends in college, guys?
Of course.
Well, no, me and
Hannah's
Marissa are gonna do
not.
the radio show.
Yeah, we
What do
are.
you mean I'm not? You're gonna be the one that
I'm
doesn't answer your
joking.
texts and we're not gonna be
Y'all, we're literally going to
Yeah.
be living a minute
I was gonna
apart.
say,
If I don't
I'm
answer my
pounding on your
text,
door.
yeah, just
Yeah.
come find me.
But I'm
Actually,
gonna
no,
feel
please
like you
don't.
guys
Please
don't
don't.
want
Please don't.
me to be
No,
your friend.
finally,
Julia, I
please.
Yo, this
swear
is-
I'm
this
Because
gonna
Hannah's like,
you
I
to be
want.
my friend.
Hannah wanted to go away because she's like, I want to make all new friends.
No,
This is
but that's
another-
so scary. when
Another
you think
discussion
about it.
for another day.
Yeah,
ladies.
Yeah.
true.
But for
I have
now,
thoughts
let's
on
just
that.
say we enjoyed high school. Through
Very
the trials
much.
and tribulations and tears and pain.
And
We
happiness.
made it.
Happiness.
So thanks
to
There
all
was
the
some.
supporters.
There was a few.
To get
I
us
loved
through
all
high
my
school.
classes, loved all my teachers, loved Mount, the building in general. I just looked up pictures of it yesterday because it's just
so
such a nice
sad.
building.
It's beautiful.
Like we have a
It's
great
literally
outside.
gorgeous, outside
do
and
have a
inside.
great
It's so
Before-
warm inside.
before
We
you
should
know
have
that-
sit outside to eat lunch.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Before you know that half the building is just an elderly person's home and it's not a school. Like
Yeah.
literally half the
But it's
building is
just such
fully
a nice
empty.
building.
It is.
Also,
Beautiful.
another thing, I'm glad I didn't use my senior privilege that much. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
see,
it
I
was
wish I
nice.
would have more.
No,
I
see, I
couldn't drive, so I
liked
never
having it, like, in case I needed to, like, get out early or whatever, or even if I just wanted to go home early one day or go to lunch. But, like, I'm, like, glad I kind of just, like, hung
Yeah.
with at Mount, like, and
Like,
stayed after school.
I could
and
have
just,
left like ninth period every single day, but I sat in
Yeah, I
I sat
stayed
in
after
on a
school a
journalism
lot.
class. Like,
Yeah.
I did that too. And I didn't
For the
need
fun
to.
of it.
But no, I left during school, but I think it made a lot of I didn't leave a lot, just for lunch periods to some people. And like
Yeah.
I think it left those memories I will always also think about. So
Yeah.
kind of
Wait, I just have
between.
one more little thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't regret going to all-girls school either.
No, I don't.
I definitely
either.
don't, like, I thought I
I
was
loved
going to
it.
regret it
Empowering.
much more. There were some times where I was
It
like, you
is.
know what, it's really sad because, like, I
Boys.
have never had, like, a boyfriend or whatever, and I'm, like, lonely and alone sometimes. But, like, overall, like, you know what? I was so comfortable going to school every single day. And
Yeah,
I don't think I would have
right.
been if I went to school
You
with
will
boys.
find it.
You can really open
So
up.
like
Oh,
going
thank
to an
you,
all-girls
Marissa.
school, you're welcome, Annie. Going to an all-girls school won't defer you if you're supposed to have a boyfriend at that time.
Exactly,
or a
like,
girlfriend
if
or
you're-
whatever.
Says
If it's meant to
Marissa
be,
with the
it will be.
boyfriend.
Yeah, easy for you to
It
say.
was
You've
meant
had
to
this, like,
be.
long-term great relationship for a while, so
Yeah, whatever.
whatever.
Okay, true.
But overall, any last thoughts?
Okay,
after
let's
that?
all give our last, like, biggest piece of advice.
I'm on.
I'll give
Live
mine.
your high school years to the fullest.
Live
like,
your
do
truth.
whatever the heck you want.
Just
like
enjoy the ride, y'all. Just enjoy high school because it's over very, very quickly.
very blink of an eye.
Very, very quickly. And
Yes.
you just gotta do things and spend time with your friends and your family and get to know your teachers and, like, I know that sounds stupid, but, like,
Yeah, get to know.
it's
them.
just nice to, like, enjoy everybody's presence sometimes.
Yeah.
So do that.
Yeah, Marissa, what's yours?
Don't
I
worry.
would say, allow yourself to be in the moment and allow yourself to remember that it's only a short portion of your life that you're going to be spending.
True.
So appreciate it and, like, take the time and to think about you actually being there in, like, your years and stuff.
Oh, that was
It's like an
nice.
era. It's its
Yeah.
own little, like, section
So when
in
it
your
feels
life.
long and when you're like, I need to graduate, just think about, I mean, it's only a couple years, weeks, months,
Yeah.
whatever away.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
It's all
Right.
over soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any last pieces. You know, live your truth. Do your
Okay.
thing.
Do your
Don't
thing.
be that worried.
Don't be worried about what other people are thinking of you, or if, like, maybe you shouldn't be doing something. Just do it.
it.
You won't
Because
see
it
them in 4 years
makes
anyway.
memories.
If you don't feel the need to.
And
I mean,
Nobody's
within
gonna
limits,
remember
be
you by
safe.
that.
This isn't encouraging anything unsafe, but also have
And
fun.
legal.
Yeah, do safe and legal things.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's
Well-
good. Thanks for listening. Thanks for
Yeah.
Thanks for
accepting
funding.
us back. Thank
Yeah.
you to Marissa.
Thanks, Marissa, for being here, and thank you,
course.
Chris,
Thank
for
you.
All
funding
of our
this,
sponsors.
and for all of our
Yes.
donors. Thank
Our
you.
philanthropist.
This is a podcast kiss for you.
Ew, that was weird. I'm so upset we did that.
Me too. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.